Pat, with your feet on the field, your first emotions and your memories that flood to your mind.
Yeah, I'm just excited. You know, I wish I could have had this experience when I was here, but the Red Raiders are rolling, and I'm glad to be back in Lubbock.
How proud are you of what this program has?
Celebrity guest picker standings, Nate Bargatze continues to lead the way. 7-2 performance for your guy there, Herbie, in Nashville.
That's impressive. I thought Alex Smith might have a shot.
Hey, you want to talk about impressive? This guy's impressive. Patrick Mahomes grew for 1 billion yards in college, led the Chiefs 3 times Super Bowl champions, taking home a ton of trophies. And man, how great is it to have Patrick Mahomes here as our celebrity guest picker today? As you see, Jacob Rodriguez headed in to the locker room before they get things started. I'll tell you what, it's not going to be easy for the Red Raiders. Nick just said to me in the break, he said, BYU's got some good-looking players out here, too.
Yes,
Patrick, great to see you. It's going to be a great one as we start off with our Saturday selections. Brought to you by Coors Light. Now, Indiana and Penn State, that's against the spread. Pete Thamel just confirming Elijah Surratt not expected to play for the Hoosiers in this.
I still like the Indiana in this game. I think they cover, 14.5. I think Indiana win this game comfortably over Penn State.
Yeah, I think Indiana's going to cover in this game. I think they've got too much firepower on offense. They can run it, they can throw it. I don't think Penn State can stop them.
They're doing something insane here, and I think Indiana's going to do the same thing. I think they're going to win by a lot, but this could be a scary situation in Happy Valley. Still got a lot of people. Indiana got to prove themselves.
Yeah, I think Coach Signetti has got those boys rolling. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think Indiana's going to go out there to Happy Valley and take it.
We like that.
I think I'm with you guys. I think early could be a little scary. Penn State's defensive line's legit, but over time, Indiana just too many weapons. You'd love that offense. They're going to score too many for Penn State to hang around.
Okay, another game that we're going to pick against the spread, Navy and Notre Dame. Now remember, Navy's path to the playoff is winning the conference. Right. Interesting to see if they, if they hold some guys back or something. This is against the spread, and almost 4 touchdowns the Irish are getting.
That's a lot of points. I think it's going to be a low-scoring ball game because both teams love to run the ball. I think that Navy covers, Notre Dame wins, but Navy covers in this game.
Yeah, I think Navy can cover in this game, too. I think they can run the ball, shrink the game, limit the possessions Notre Dame has. And I think Notre Dame's going to win, but I think Navy will cover.
You see that big number, 26.5, you think to yourself, no way would they be able to cover that, especially against United States of America Navy, fresh off of that.
That's right.
Last 2 years, Notre Dame Navy, Notre Dame heavy favorites. They've covered both times by a lot. Give me Notre Dame.
No, I'm taking Navy. They're going to take the air out of the football. You know, we're running the football. We're going to run the time down. Notre Dame has a great football team. They'll win the game, but not by that many points.
Yeah, it's interesting because Navy, on average, the teams that they've faced, it's 3 or 4 less possessions, to your point, and Coach, your point as well. I think Notre Dame wins, but Navy will keep it close.
Man, I love America, though. Please, when this graphic goes up.
That's against America as well.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Especially not down here in Lubbock. We love America down here, bro.
Straight up pick now, Oregon and Iowa. Weather's going to be tough. Got to keep an eye and see just how healthy Oregon is at the receiving core. Kirk Ferentz wins these games. Who you got?
I ruined it.
If it wasn't for, exactly. Did you hear my guy Herbstreit? He said he ruined it. If it wasn't for Kirk going on Pat's show saying that Oregon was going to lose, then I would pick Iowa. But he gave the Ducks all sorts of bulletin board material, so there's no way Oregon's losing this game. I'm going Ducks. Low-scoring game, very competitive, but the Ducks will prevail.
Yeah, I like the Ducks in this game, too, primarily because of the skilled players they have and the explosive plays that they can make. I was going to make it ugly because they're going to win on the line of scrimmage. They're going to try to shrink the game and run the ball and play good on defense, but I think Oregon prevails.
I liked Iowa all the way up until Thursday when Herbstreit opened his fat mouth. And Dan Lanning has run that video. We've got an update, right? We've got an update. He has run you saying that to the team multiple times, right? Yeah, so Oregon wins. That's a shame, though, because the Iowa Hawkeyes team had it. They had it.
I mean, y'all said it. It's going to be an ugly football game. Iowa's going to make it ugly. It's going to be a defensive football game. But Dante Moore might be my favorite quarterback to watch in college. So I'm going to take the Ducks and go in there and win an ugly one.
Okay, and?
I'm going to double down. High 30s. It's going to be dark in the second half. It's going to be 15-13 Oregon with about a minute to go. That's Iowa scores. You can't make these up. 15-13. Bring the kicker out. 16-15 with the last second kick. Iowa wins in the dark.
Is that 5 field goals?
I like that.
I like the visualization and everything.
That's a pretty specific.
Dan landing on line one.
Pretty specific.
Multitude of times. If that doesn't
He'll
happen.
call me tonight after the game in the locker room.
Yeah, so will Iowa.
Very specific pick.
Hey, what about Wake and Virginia? Virginia, the highest ranked team by the CFP committee from the ACC. Yeah, Virginia, they were giving me quite the scare going into last week's game, but I think they went on the road, got their act together against Cal. I think Virginia's back now, so I'm going UVA.
Well, I'm going to pick Virginia in this game, but, you know, Wake Forest has kind of been up and down all year. I mean, they play great one week and not so good the next, so this could be an issue for Virginia if they bring their best game, but I'm going to take Virginia.
Yeah, kind of 6-7 you're saying. They've been up and down. Yeah, it's kind of been a thing. I don't know when that's going to end, but it's certainly still alive and well with the crowd we just saw here that just did that back to us. And you talk about that Wake team, bang, the boom, the pow.
Yeah.
They got killed last week against Florida State. So I think that means they're going to be up. So give me Wake. I like Wake getting a big-time win and shaking up the entire college football playoff here a little bit.
Yeah, no, I like Chandler Morris. You know, he's a Texas guy. His dad's a Hall of Fame coach, basically, in Texas. So I'm going with Virginia. Texas quarterbacks always seem to come out on top at the end.
Pat, I like that logic on Wake. Up, down last week. Maybe they bounce back. I'm with you. I think Wake ends the Virginia magical season.
Isn't it crazy that that's like actual analysis?
Yeah.
It like actually works.
Yeah.
Like last week they were ass. So this week
Now
they
they
got to
come
be
back.
good. That is like college football in a nutshell for
Makes
some
sense
teams.
to me.
Yes,
Virginia would still be
you
in it,
guys
though.
are
They
never
have
ass.
They have not lost a conference game yet in the SEC. It's coming up next on ESPN, Georgia, Mississippi State. I mean, I tell you what, Georgia's been a very resilient team all season long. And Mississippi State, they've given up leads in the second half. So I'm going with the Bulldogs in a close game. I'm going Georgia.
Which Bulldogs?
Georgia.
So I'm going to go with Georgia, but I think there's a couple things they need to do. They need to get off to a better start, which they have not been doing very well. And they're going to face tempo like they did at Tennessee where they got way behind. And I don't think you want to let Mississippi State have the idea that they have a chance to win.
I like Gunnar Stockton in Georgia. I think they're a tough team. I think they're a talented team. I think they know what's in front of them. I think Kirby Smart's a great coach. So give me the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think Georgia's got it. You know, they're just a talented football team. They got a great quarterback running the football, throwing the football. It'll be a fun one in Mississippi State, but I think Georgia's got it.
They got Texas next week. Everybody's going to be talking about that. I think we all kind of feel the same thing. Going into Starkville, it's tough. They took Texas and Tennessee in Starkville to overtime. So at the very least, it's going to be a competitive game. I'm going to go with Kirby's team once again, finding a way. They're the Denver Broncos of college football.
9.5 feels like a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, got to win it late.
Broncos, man. Chill.
They better be careful, man. That being said, if they finally got that conference win, a whole different energy around Mississippi State in practice this week. They easily could have 2 or 3 more conference wins. Texas A&M on the road at Missouri. Missouri starting the freshman quarterback Matt Zoller's trying to do what no SEC quarterback's done in 20 years, win your first start against a top 5 team. Yeah, I don't think he's going to do it because when you look at Elko, he understands in order to beat Missouri, you're going to have to stop the run. And he's going to be able to do that with his defense because he's going to load the box. They have struggled throughout the season with their run defense, but he understands this is Missouri's best chance to beat the Aggies is for them to run the ball, load the box, make Zollers beat him with his arm. He's not going to be able to do that. I'm going with the Aggies.
I'm going with the Aggies as well, but I think they do need to stop the run because their forte is to affect the other team's quarterback with the pass rush, the pressure they have on third down, and they do a great job of that. And I think somebody has to prove that they can beat A&M.
Yeah, I like your line of thinking there. Missouri's freshman quarterback, I think he's a Pennsylvania guy, and we know Pennsylvania quarterbacks just end up in the Hall of Fame. So that is kind of how that whole thing goes. But on that note, I think Texas A&M wins. I think Texas A&M beats Missouri.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tough. Freshman quarterback going against that defense. I'm taking Texas A&M, Marcel Reed, that defense getting after it. Sorry to all my Chiefs Kingdom. A lot of Mizzou fans there, but I'm going with the Aggies.
Do you guys hate Texas A&M or Texas more? Is it all?
We don't like any of them.
Got it.
Hey, I don't know how much you've had a chance to check out Marcel Reed's game, but for a young guy, he's getting better every single week. I'm all in on A&M. I think they're a complete team. It may be a bit of a scare early, but Marcel Reed, he has such composure in these kind of games. he's the difference in the game today.
Okay, everybody picking A&M across the board. And then tonight, in prime time, LSU and Alabama. Brian Kelly's gone. Frank Wilson is in there. Alabama, along with A&M, also the only two teams without a conference loss in the SEC. Which way are you leaning?
I love the energy coming out of Baton Rouge. I think they're going to go to Tuscaloosa and play a high-spirited ball game, but I just think Alabama has too much talent. They're going to overwhelm LSU in the second half. I'm going Roll Tide.
It'll be interesting to see how LSU comes in from a psychological standpoint based on all the distractions that they've had. But this is a rivalry game. And it's a rivalry game because both teams are good, and LSU's got a lot of talent. But I think Alabama's going to prevail at home.
They're going to be on Saban Field, and obviously you've won a national championship or many at both of these schools. This is the Saban Bowl. I believe in Ty Simpson. They've won the last 7. Nice catch. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Mr. Mahomes. Thank you for that. That's a quick reaction. He's in prime. Hey, mid-season form right now. He's doing it. I like Ty Simpson a lot. 20 touchdowns, 1 interception over the last 7. He's been dominant. I think that continues today.
I think it's going to be a tough game for Bama. I mean, I think Bama does come out with the win, but I think there's going to be a psychological boost for LSU with that new coach coming in. And I love Coach Kelly, but sometimes when you play in a rivalry game, everybody thinks you're down. You play up to another level. So it's going to be a close game, hard-fought game, but I'll take Bama.
Completely agree with that analysis. I think this is going to be an inspired LSU team. Frank Wilson's had 2 weeks to bring alum in, talk to these guys, let them know what it means to be an LSU Tiger, and I think that will have them ready to play. At the end of the day, I don't think they're ready at the line of scrimmage on the offensive line on the road against this LSU, against the Bama defense.
And we showed the highlights the last time in this similar situation. LSU was thrown to the end zone for the win. They didn't get it. The band is coming onto the field. We'll join them for the national anthem shortly. It's really hard to believe that Florida State and Clemson are playing. It has been completely overlooked because both teams have been disappointing.
Yeah.
Who wins this game?
I looked at the rundown. I was surprised we were actually picking this game because they having such a bad season. Both guys said somebody must owe somebody a favor because the Tigers are at home. I'm going to go with Clemson.
Ooh. That's the first one.
I'm going to go with. I mean, both teams have had disappointing seasons, no doubt, but I just think that Dabo will do a good job of teaching his team how to learn in a difficult circumstance. I'm going to go with Clemson.
Florida State absolutely pounded Wake last week. I think they might have found a little something. Give me Florida State to get the win in Clemson.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that the kids are going to play for Dabo. You know, I think they've had a tough season, but you can tell those guys are still inspired to go out there and play football, so I'll take Clemson.
I'm with you. Clemson, this is just uncharted territory. They're not used to this. Cade Klubnik, who's, as far as Texas high school football is concerned, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play here. I'm going with Clemson. Run it down that hill. They'll win this one.
Only this was a high school football game.
Kirk, I need about 20 or 30 seconds from you before you go up to call this game before the national anthem. Give me the biggest key to this game.
I think L.J. Martin's ability or inability to run the ball. If BYU cannot run the football, it really will blow up the rest of their offense. You got a true freshman quarterback in Bear Bachmeier. He needs the run game to be able to slow down that Texas Tech defense. The challenge is Red Raiders have been tough to run the football on all year. So, but can L.J. Martin get going? Will be a key in this game.
We're doing something.
They're doing the alma mater right now.
Okay, there it is.
There we go. There's it. They're doing something. We are enjoying this atmosphere. It's amazing. Come on! Patrick knows the words and everything. One more pick. Desmond, who's going to win this game?
Listen, Patrick, I don't know if you've been watching our show all year long, but I've been riding with the Red Raiders from day one. I'm not jumping off the bandwagon tonight, baby. Not this happens for this afternoon. Let's go Texas Tech. Is this what y'all do?
Yeah.
Guns up.
Yeah.
Guns up, baby. Let's go.
Single barrel.
I think these are the best two teams in the Big 12, and they're playing here today. They may have to play again. But I think playing at home with this kind of energy in this stadium, I think Texas Tech's going to win it all the way.
Yeah, the energy in Lubbock is amazing. The football team's had a great year. I'm looking forward to the Red Raider defense showing the country what they've been doing all year. Jacob Rodriguez, get Heisman votes into him. We're going with the guns up and the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Okay, now Patrick Mahomes is obviously going to go down as a GOAT. Congratulations, you're 30 years old. You need to stop taking those damn hits. I think the reason why you enjoy doing that, though, is because you are a Texas Tech Red Raider. This like kind of epitomizes being a tough football place. You got a high school football coach from the area, comes in here, revamps everything. You got alumni that played ball that want to dump their money back into everything in the organization. It's seemingly everything that is right about this current NIL transfer portal era is happening right here in Lubbock, Texas. But BYU, they're undefeated, Pat.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Undefeated, Pat.
Don't do it.
BYU's got a guy named Bear Bachmeyer. He's 265 pounds. He's not scared of a damn thing. They got the exciting whites at quarterback. Parker, ooh boy, Kingston, and Chase Roberts. The wide receivers are spectacular. Their defense, obviously, alongside Kalani, are hard-nosed. But you step foot in this town one time and you think to yourself, this is the football God's dream. This is God's country. This is the Texas Tech Red Raiders time. And I'm rolling with the Texas Tech Red Raiders in the biggest game in the history of BYU. Now, there is a pony that's about to hit this field. The name of said horse is Centennial Champion. What it leads is a group of men who represent an area of Texas that epitomizes loyalty, family, tradition, and football. Patrick Mahomes, you're an icon, brother. Lubbock, Texas, you are beautiful. And today, you're about to witness a game that's going to showcase the Big 12's best. And we got a masked rider.
That's beautiful. That's football. I've never seen it.
Jones AT&T Stadium. They're rigging for oil, and they think they struck a honey hole with this Texas Tech football team. Shout out to Buddy Beach, Cody Campbell, Patrick Mahomes. Have a great day of college football, beautiful people. We love you.
Come on.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak, let them look right at